Wi-Fi signal.
Mm.
It can, and I checked, I could stream and watch Netflix and YouTube with the computer up against the other wall connecting to the house Wi-Fi.
Cool.
Yeah, so other than live streams, I think I don't need to run the cord all the time. Okay, all right. Okay, we're going. We're up. We have a green window. It'll probably give us, we'll probably have to refresh our things, and it's probably going to give us a new link. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, that was fun. So yeah, that was exciting. Let me just go here. No, it's bringing me back to the other one. I don't know if we're back. I think I have to stop and restart. Alright, let's see how we go. Yeah, I'm still waiting. I've got it says it's streaming, it's got good KBS. Okay. Sorry?
I've got nice that she can see us and hear us.
Really? We can hear you, Kim. Do you see us? Let's have a look, because I've got, all my cameras must have frozen. It's not streaming new video footage. It's all good here on their ends.
My whole link is still just replaying the
Yeah, me too.
thing. And I've got a new notification if I go to that one.
Someone saw my hand, like
live
flash
stream,
across,
that's
like when I
why.
did this.
Yeah.
We're not getting it, you guys. It says it's live, but I'm getting like it's off stream. Oh. Andrea's got audio running. Okay, guys, so we know you guys can hear us and see us, but we can't see you yet. So just bear with us for a second while we sort out the problem. I'm glad you guys can see us and hear us, though. I'm confused. I think they've broken something. I don't see or hear anything. It's a Twilight Zone. It's a totally new video, not the old one. Yep. Okay. All right. You want to throw in? I'm just going to shut down OBS and start again for it to be a proper Fiberific live stream. So, all right, we're streaming from the computer. It says it's streaming. Let's see if YouTube say we're streaming.
See, I go to your channel, I can see 2 live streams listed and both of them say live stream.
Really? That's confusing. Whereas I've got one that says, I've got 2 that say live now as well. This is so confusing.
And if I go to it, it's live. And you see
I've got you.
You've got me?
I can see
I've got
you.
you.
I can see my face. I'm back.
You're
I'm back.
back.
It's
Yeah.
all good. We're back. Ah, Josephine Phillips, you are not alone. We are all confused here right now. Okay, so what happened was we realised we needed more yarn, except I stole the power for the skeiner to run all this new equipment because we need like double the amount of power points as usual. And so I told Andrea, just unplug the phone. It's that one right there. And Andrea unplugged the exact one I asked her to unplug. Turned out not the phone, it was the internet. So she actually turned off the power to the router. And because it's cable, it took forever to boot back up. Absolute nightmare. But we're back. We're here. So, and as Kim said before, what's a live chat without a technical problem? So, you know, we're good. We're good to go.
It's funny because it's still keeping the same chat that we had before.
Yeah. But is it the same video? Like, I don't think YouTube would let us anyway, I'll look at all that later. So, I'm going to pop that down there. I'm just going to increase our temperature a little bit on this guy. And then, hey Andrea, would you mind getting me another 3 skeins for me to pop in here? Were you able to run that power?
Yeah, it's going now.
Excellent. And did you double check the arms?
Yes, I did.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay, we're going. Yay! We're dyeing yarn. We're doing stuff. We're making things pretty. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. No, I don't have any silk to soak.
I was going to message you the other day, go soak some silk all over there.
I have no silk. Sorry, I dyed all the silk I had for the Mystery Lace Club. So, you know, there'll be an extra couple of skeins of that pink. I think there's 2 extra skeins of the pink there. One's going to go to the actual designer who was just like, oh my god, this yarn.
You realise I'm going shopping in the shack once we finish here?
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good, Kim.
It's a sale.
It's an online sale.
Yeah. Your top-down camera is slightly out of focus.
Oh, is it? I can't do much with that one.
Now it's
That's an autofocus camera, that one.
So I don't know what it was doing, but now it's
I was probably picking up on my head or something like that because there's more shot out of the frame.
Do you need more water?
Do I need what, sorry?
Do you need more water?
No, I'm good. There's enough water in this one. I've just got to warm it up a bit more. It's a bit cool. Come on, there we go. One's at 2. We've got to get these up to a nice warm heat.
Face cam just went to sleep.
Oh, come on, face cam. Take a photo. That makes it wake up. So that's 30 minutes that camera's been on for. We've got to work out the solution to that one. So if any of you are techie and can work out how to turn off the 30-minute timer of a Canon M6, I would be very happy to hear that. Oh, that one jumped up. Lock. Unlock. There we go. Alrighty. So, dyes. Dyes. Alright, I got some space here. I'm going to walk with my microphone. Over here, I'm getting dyes, you guys. So I want a nice pink. You can still hear me because I took my microphone with me, but you can't see me. Oh. Alrighty, what have we got? We've got so many fun, cool colours that we bought, that we've been playing with. And I want silver. Sorry guys, you just stare at empty pans, but I'm still really here. It's all good. Silver. Grey. And we want to put brown. Should we sprinkle with chestnut or brown? I think we might go chestnut so we can have a range of colours. So I've got a nice pink. Fingers crossed it's a good pink for this, guys, but please, you know, it may not be. Let me look here. We need a chook cam, says Gamer Widows. Oh my gosh. We had a chook cam yesterday because they were nesting in this garden over here and I had the camera facing the other way. So, alright, I have a dust mask. So I wanted silver grey, I wanted the pink, I wanted some brown. Alright, I think we're good. I just need to get this. I've got additional cord on the ground and, you know, I get a bit worried about cords to trip over. Hey Andrea, can I please have some water for mixing dye in? It's like, Andrea, can you do 14 jobs at the same time, please? All in different locations.
So in the bottles or just a jug? Or?
Just jugs, great. I'll need 2 jugs. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to use some of that pink that Kylie made. But I don't know. I don't know. Kylie made, when she was here for her dye stream, she made up these bottles of dye, which I've still got, but because they're Kylie's secret recipes, I'm like savouring them. Because once they run out, they're gone. That's it. They're done. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to go with some silver first. Thank you.
Andrea, can you make us some cinnamon rolls from Chris Bragg?
Cinnamon rolls?
Sure, no
Absolutely. I'll be up for cinnamon rolls. Jeez.
Tammy's making herself some breakfast.
Who's making breakfast?
Tammy.
Oh, nice job, Tammy. Tammy's on days off. Okay, we've got some silver grey.
Digo has suggested spaghetti for breakfast.
I don't know about spaghetti for breakfast. I'm a bit.
Kylie's laughing about you trying to steal up her or use up her dye that you don't want to use up.
Yeah. I want to keep it, man. Alright, we've got some silver grey mixed up. Let's have a look in the chat before we add colour. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, thank you. Sally's popped in a link for timers on cannons.
I'm reading it.
Oh, thank you. Alright, we've got 3 skeins in here. This pan is quite hot. Why are you still so hot? I turned you right down. Oh yeah, you're down. Alright, I'm just having a quick read. Crochet Nana can't wait to see the pretties. So many comments, you guys. So many comments. Alright, I'm going to pop this over here. Might have to make up a second thing of the grey because I want a fair bit of the grey. So we're going to start with a bit of the grey up here.
And the setting for the power saving adjustment.
Well, see, the thing is, I thought I've already turned that off. But I'll have a look. I will. I may have turned off the wrong thing.
It says an auto power down and a display on.
Okay, we'll try and make this the same.
And the display off settings apply even if you set power on.
Oh, okay, maybe it's the display off that's the problem. Alright, I definitely need more silver.
And it needs to not be in eco mode.
It needs to be not be in what?
Eco mode.
Yeah, I made sure it's not in eco mode. So many settings, you guys. So many settings to make our dye streams work. You know, I want to do it with good cameras. Like, we've got some, these are some really nice quality cameras we're working with now. I mean, there's still the idiot error factor, being me. So, you know, these cameras can probably do a lot better than what I'm getting them to do because I just don't know settings and stuff enough. Got my beautiful birthday hat on. You like my birthday hat?
It needs some streamers. It's a sparkle.
It needs some sparkles is what it needs. Alright, let's get some more of this grey in. You're so noisy, Andrea.
And
they're-
having avo muffins with prosciutto, feta, and walnuts.
Well, Tammy's never going to be able to afford a home line. She keeps insisting on eating avocado.
Unless she has an avocado tree.
I mean, there's that. Alright, we've got lots of grey, but the thing to remember is it won't have gone all the way through, so it'll be like lightly speckled of grey.
Holly's saying hi.
Hi, Holly.
Christine likes the grey.
Hot, hot, hot. Don't put your fingers in the boiling hot water, it's dumb.
Odd but nice says they're pretty neutrals.
Put that up there.
Don't forget, because we're a new video, everybody will need to thumbs up again.
Oh, yes. Tammy. Far out. I thought I was past this. Kim has made a very valid point, which is because it's a new video, we all need to re-thumbs up again. Could I pretty please have some more dye water in my little dye juggy bits?
Does the right side have more water in it? Because it looks like the left side is grabbing the colour more because it's a bit...
I put them in
wet.
differently.
It looks less wet.
Is that blurry to you
It
guys?
just went out of focus. Your hands were there and then they moved.
Thank you. I don't know. I don't know if I can stop that one from auto-focusing. Stupid hands. Stupid hands getting in the
Okay,
way.
now it's back.
Yeah, I when I put my hand down, I could do it there. It tracked my hand. It helps if you put these on correctly. It does no good like this. It does nothing. Okay, we are using some flamingo pink. I think we're going to have to go real sparingly. Kim, you should see the look on Kim's face. It's like, oh my god, not flamingo pink!
I'm thinking it's going to end up being hot sauce.
No. It's not going to be the right pink. It's going to be dash orange. That's right.
We can use that for something else.
Yeah, I'm just trusting. I don't think I've got like a nice soft baby pink.
What about pink lemonade pink?
Yeah, we could try that. Just going, just pop this over here. I mean, that might work to hue off like some of that sunset in the background. But yeah, it's the wrong pink for the flowers. So bear with while I go walking to find pink to use for pink lemonade. Okay. Andrea's nemesises are the chickens. Oh, that's better. It's probably a dash hot, but not too much. It's going to be the closest I can get, you guys.
You could use both.
Yeah, I will. I'll tweak them both in together. But I'll get some of this in first. So we've got, this is the colouring I use to make the hot Joss and pink lemonade, but in different dilutions. So, oh, I'm very happy with that. Actually, now that it's going on. Don't worry, Andrea, we're going to put brown speckles over it.
Yay.
It's an ode to Kylie. Ode to Kylie, who likes brown speckles on things.
Chestnut or brown?
I'm going with chestnut, actually.
Cool.
It makes better speckles, I reckon.
Kylie
Alright.
said the grey will mute the pink.
Yep.
And the saying gorgeous. Kathleen is saying no to pink. I don't know why.
Maybe Kathleen doesn't like pink. I mean, she just may not like pink.
Chris and Christine are both saying nice. Kylie saying yay. Holly saying gorgeous. Kylie said yay to brown speckles.
Oh, okay. I figured that's what Kylie was saying yay to. Like, woohoo, brown speckles!
Sally said don't make the mistake she did and dissolve 4 teaspoons of dye to dye 2 stains of yarn.
Yeah. Oh, when she posted that, I was like, no! And she's following the instructions on the jar. Like, that's what the jar says. She didn't do anything crazy. And that's the problem with some of these dye companies, is they make assumptions. I know. I'm talking over that way because I'm mixing dye here. Sorry?
Odd but nice, there's a bit more.
Oh, we're going to pop some of that other pink over the top. We've got 2 different pinks, and we're going to layer them. I don't need this now.
Kathleen says it's gorgeous, but she lives in Peach Valley surrounded by peach trees, and it's a little more peachy apricot, but she does love it.
That's right. We're about to add a bit of a peachy apricot over it.
I love pink and grey together.
Me too. And like, I don't like pink. For someone who doesn't like pink, I use an awful lot of pink, is all I can say.
Well, the very first mystery lace pulp was
It's pink and grey.
marble.
Because I know that while it's not my taste, it's lots of people's taste. Okay, now we are going to use some of this other mix, which just needs a bit more of a stir. It's got some lumps. So we've got, we're going to use some of the flamingo pink, but we're just going to go a bit sparingly. We're going to use it like as in we're making the sunset bit at the background, or is that sunrise? I can never tell.
Sally says at least she has leftover dye for later on.
Well, that's true. Oh, there we go. Mixing those two pinks together. I'm very happy with that.
Kathy says that grey is glorious.
Kathleen, that is a Jacquard silver grey is what I've got in there. Just a straight, like, just a bit. You know, you've got to tweak it for your amounts and stuff. But that's just the Jacquard silver grey. I haven't gone crazy with colour.
Let's have chickens.
Oh, they're just over there.
They're over there.
I've got an eye on them.
This is Kim's first real stream with chickens. Kim's first chicken stream. I mean, do I really want to be known as the chicken streamer? I mean, I don't think so. Like, the reality, I don't think so.
Really thin.
See, Andrew's been here so much she knows the chickens' names. Alrighty, that one's going to need a little rinse. It's got some rice fix. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, so in here we have mixed some pink, which, you know, I don't want to go into too much detail because it is a special one. So a pink, a silver grey, and also some of the Dharma Dye Flamingo Pink. Just to sort of put an edge to that pink a little. See, it's really off-putting with Kim sitting there smirking. She's read something I have to read now. What did she read that was funny?
Said, Ode to Chicken's Yarn.
Ode to Chicken's Yarn. Oh my gosh. That grey, it is a lovely grey. I really like this silver grey. Okay, now, this is where it feels wrong to me, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a very gentle hand of brown speckles across our pinky greys. So, Kyla's probably going, heavy hand, go heavy hand.
Crochet Nana says it's looking good. Kylie says it's looking beautiful. Christine Jones says it's looking really good. Leanne saying it's an awesome representation of the photo.
Oh, thank you, Leanne. Okay.
Sally saying, do it, do it.
You guys are the worst influence.
You should use the back of the plastic spoon.
Is it that, Kylie?
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, I like this. It just makes it a little bit more controlled.
Kathleen saying the Jacquard grey looks like sports car grey, sexy grey. Crochet Nana says to live dangerously long.
No, because I think there's a smidge too much water in these pans for speckling. So we're going to end up with a little bit of grey washing as well, brown washing. But that's okay because of what the picture is. That's okay.
Kathleen said it would look good just a grey and white.
Oh, it does. It looks beautiful as a grey and white. That
Tammy
silver grey.
suggested 50 Shades of Grey.
Well done, Tammy. All right, that's it. That's all the brown I'm putting in. Okay. Oh. You know, the pink's not stressful. The internet going down, a bit stressful. Sprinkling brown on top of these, very stressful. Like that's the level. It's like pink and greys, internet, then sprinkling brown.
Christine Jones says the colours are very close to the picture. Nice job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's my goal. My goal. We're just going to let these sit here for a minute. I don't want to wiggle them in the water too much just yet. Just because there's a bit of dye just suspended in the water and I want it to get onto the yarn before we start moving it around too much. Oh. First colours in. Is Emma Bow in the chat?
I have not seen Emma.
That's right. She works, so she may not be able to make it. Excuse me.
She's not showing up as a participant, so she may not be able to. Kathleen says it's time for a spiked hot tea.
I agree, Kathleen. That sounds fantastic.
Yarn Dragon Creation says it looks like cotton feathers.
Cotton feathers. I don't know what cotton feathers are.
I'm assuming like the cotton on the bush.
Oh, cotton on the bowl. Okay.
Like the little.
This is making me think of like baby galahs for some reason because I think it's the pink and the grey. But yeah, I'm very happy. Even with the brown speckles, I'm very
Oh,
happy.
Nice is saying she feels that we need blue and green speckles.
Oh, but nice.
I
No,
think too much.
I don't want to do more speckles on this one.
Rebecca Nelson loves the picture. Kerry Randall has to go to work.
Have
so
a good day at work, Kerry.
Catch the replay.
Because we're going to go a dash longer today, just because of internet went down. We have to make up our time. Also, I've got pictures I want to dye, so I'm probably just about happy to move these. I think the dye's pretty much landed on all.
So do you want to just shove a cup in there and scoop out some of the water just to
No,
let the water
no, I don't
level?
want to mess with it now. Sometimes less is more. And the advantage is because we used the chestnut rather than the straight brown, the chestnut's got some reddy hues to it. So even if it washes over the pink a little bit, it will still really, it won't wreck it, if that makes sense. Like it'll change the hue slightly, but it won't be like, oh yuck, there's a big blob of blur right in the corner. It's not going to be that. Hey, did you want to take these over there? All right, I'll step out of the way.
I need still.
Yeah, they're going to need, and be wrapped.
Yep. Odd but nice is saying maybe some more pink.
More pink. I think it's the screen doesn't show, like even with the good cameras, in real life, they're here. I'm going to just let me grab a snack before you run away. And I'll throw it up on Instagram after.
Crochet Nana saying she doesn't like brown, but what is wrong with brown speckles?
Oh, my camera's telling me, oh, you'd take better photos if your lens was clean. All right, there you go. Thank you. Fine, I'll clean it. Jeez. Bossy.
What's wrong with brown speckles?
Well, look, there's nothing wrong with brown speckles, really. They look fantastic. But me and speckles don't have the best relationship, and me and brown don't have the best relationship. And then you add brown speckles, it's like doubly bad in my brain, but they looked great on that. I'm just opening YouTube back up on here just so that, you know, I can see things.
She doesn't trust me.
Yeah, I don't trust Tammy. I don't trust Tammy at all. And I certainly don't trust Kim. All right, so I'm going to go here and change our picture to our next picture. So we're going to turn that one off.
It's Kathleen's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow, Kathleen. And why aren't you? Oh, okay, you need to come up. There we go. We're going to be going with Chintamani's beautiful sandy beach with a stone. It's such a pretty picture. Can I please have 2 litres in each?
Yep.
So yeah, so this is going to be our next picture. I'm just centering myself, guys. I'm centering myself. Because how much brown is in this picture? I mean, I'm going to brown roll. This is our brown roll. I'm probably going to need... Do you guys reckon that I should actually make the undyed yarn a little bit browner? Or do you think the undyed would represent the cream? And then just go hard with grey and different shades of brown speckles?
See, I see orange and gold in that.
Yeah.
As well.
I've got a pile. Like ochre gold but also the chestnut. Apparently it's chestnut. The chestnut has got lots of different colours through it.
See, it's like the sand's almost like a greyish brown.
Yeah.
It's like cream, is it?
No, they're not fine. I'll under-dye it first. Gee willikers.
Do you add extra acid?
Yeah. Just a bit.
Kathleen says you're forging a new relationship with brown and speckles today. It will forever be more fun and easy.
That's a good way to think about it, Kathleen.
Leanne loves this pic.
It's a beautiful picture, isn't it? I saw it and just went, yep, that one's happening. I mean, and it's sometimes it's hard. Like this week I was going to because we've done the pool tiles now, and they were like my nemesis that were in the Fibrific inspo. I'm like, I am not doing the pool tiles. And then Kyla was like, hey, let's do the pool tiles. I was like, okay.
Shinkanli's saying reddy brown is different than brown brown.
Yep.
Tony's is kind of orange brown.
Yep. I'm going to be blending some speckly bits.
Undyed for cream?
Well, the undyed is cream. It's not white.
Chris Bragg is saying natural yarn. Sally's saying rust colour. Leanne saying she sees burnt orangey golden brown.
Alright, I'm going to go over here to the colours and choose some colours. I keep forgetting I can take my microphone with me so you guys can come with me. You just can't look. So what have we got? That one. See, look. Oranges. All different kinds. I'm going to mix them up in a little bowl and put them all together because I've got 4 different sort of orangey golds, burnt orange kind of ones, and I'm going to mix them with some chestnut in my little sprinkle bowl and then sprinkle them all together.
You know what you should do?
Oh, terrified, yes.
You know how Kylie sprinkles them directly on and then massages them through and does that sort of grading?
Yeah, but that's Kylie's thing.
You can try it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to. I'm so poor. Like, I don't want to.
Show us again.
There was another colour I wanted. I wanted a grey.
Odd but nice is saying make the base the sand.
Yep.
And Kathleen says she sees a wee bit of burgundy brown on the deep side.
There is a lot of colour in that photo. I ran it through some software that I have to have a look at the colour palettes, and it brought up like 15 colours just in the leaf. Just so many, and that's software. Like the software is not this particular one's not extremely accurate. So there's probably like 100 if it's picking up 15. So, but yes, I'm going to grab some ecru if I can reach it, because Andrea keeps putting things away really high. She thinks it's funny, you guys.
Dad talking.
No, it's alright. I can get it. I'm not a baby. Hey, I found another bucket of pink. That's nice. Cool. Sweet as bro. Alright, I've got some ecru, which is a bit of a natural stain colour. It's a bit browny, a bit, I'm stepping on things, hang on. A bit browny, a bit grey, so I'm going to mix it straight in after I put my mask on. Put your masks on, guys. Otherwise you're going to end up like lung problems and dye and stuff, and dyeing's bad when you're not doing it on yarn.
The wrong dye.
Wrong kind of dye. Okay, so we want it to be a little bit noticeable, so let's go with a smidgen. Oh, there's 3 skeins going in, so maybe 2 smidgens. Can you guys see that there's bits of blue and all sorts of stuff in this ecru colour? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool?
It's really disconcerting watching you do stuff and then waiting for
A few seconds.
On the screen.
Yeah.
Like, she already did that.
She's doing it already. I know, it's awkward because I watch it on my phone while I'm doing it. Alright, I think we're going to need more dye than that. That's not going to cut it, is it?
Kathleen is home from major surgery. She's having a special number birthday, but she'll be laying here and smiling with us today. Annie, are you okay? You're saying happy birthday, Fibrific?
Oh, thank you, Annie. Are you okay?
And Odd But Nice says happy belated birthday.
Thank you, guys. It's been great. It's like you realise, like, you know, last week when I was saying, hey, Jacob, we need some birthday graphics. And he was like, oh, yeah, it's 8 years now, isn't it? And I was like, wait, what now? It doesn't feel like 8 years, you guys.
Nick Singer Creation says dyeing is bad if you don't use the ink.
Yes.
Wrong.
Wrong dye. Alrighty. I'm just, because of the little blue spots, I want to make sure we're getting those mixed in.
And then it's on chalkboard.
just for Kim.
Last time I come here the live stream.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
No, there's little bits of blue. Like those last couple of, they were just because it's bothering Kim, but there are still little bits of blue. I'll try not to get the bottom.
So we're having another live die stream in 2 weeks.
We are having another live dye stream in 2 weeks with a special guest dyer. Hopefully this time we'll have a better situation for the cameras so that someone doesn't have to sit in a chair.
Well, I don't
Whoops.
think your special guest dyer is as tall as Kylie was.
No,
Much
she's
of
not
an
as tall as
issue.
Kylie. We can actually give away who our special guest dyer is. Do you guys want to know who our special guest dyer in 2 weeks will be?
Is she in the chat?
I don't know.
No, she's not.
No.
Not that I've seen anyway.
Can I please have, we might do, yeah, we'll do 6 of these as well. So if I can have 3 to start with.
Gamer Widow says she's here. She's partying and her hands are full. There's lots of people doing birthday emojis.
Oh, look at them all. Oh my gosh, they look amazing. Oh, thank you all.
Chris Rags very excited about another live in 2 weeks. And, well, yep, everybody. Oh, Leanne says, any cryptic clues for us today?
No cryptic clues, outright spoiler.
And Sintamani says, well, obviously
Obs.
they want to know. Sally says, yes, tell us.
Hang on, I'll tell you this in a second. I'm just loading up with yarn. Thank you for making more skeins.
Kathleen's
okay.
recovery is going well. She has to be flat for weeks, and that's the hard part.
Oh my gosh, can she knit or anything while she's recovering? Oops, sorry, I totally whacked the camera then.
I'm waiting to see it come up with it.
There we go, that went slightly tannish. I have to readjust these in the pan. They're not how I like to dye them, but they're a good way to soak up the actual dye.
And Sally and Leanne are saying, tell away. See, that's karma.
Shush. Alright, we got one more. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to pull those out and line them all up, but we'll let them soak in some of this ecru first, so that it's a bit all over the shop. A bit how's your father. Okay, so a special guest dye you guys really want to know, so I suppose I should tell you, is going to be Gum Blossom Yarns. We're going to be having a dye off of sort of my chemical dyes, which versus natural dyes. So Gum Blossom's going to be coming in. She's going to be, I'll probably...
Sam's gone to sleep again.
Oh, thanks, silly camera. Thank you for letting me know. So we've got Gum Blossom Yarns coming in. It's going to be heaps of fun. So we're testing out some of this new system because it means that we can clear up more space on the table. And this other camera, we can actually move it back further and have a wider shot for both of us to be in it a lot easier. Because it's actually on a tripod on the table. But I could just as easily drop its legs down and have it on a tripod further back on this exact tripod. So it'll make life a lot easier having some of this equipment. I'm sorry we didn't have it for Kylie's. But we've got it now. So let's sort these out in the pen. What do you guys think? Are you looking forward to having Gum Blossom Yarns join us for a live dye? If anyone says no, boot them out of the chat. Like boot. I have to double check our timing and stuff because she's got to come from the other side of town. We have to double check that we can still start at a normal 10. We might have to start at 10:30 like we did last time with Kylie.
Gamer Widow says she's currently spinning and carding up some plain fibre so she can experiment with natural dyes.
Oh, fun.
Christine and Chris Bragg are saying yes, nice. Kylie says that's great. Sally said that's great. Kylie says it will be awesome. Sally said, great botanical natural dyer.
Yep. She has beautiful work. And I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Can we get her to bring some of the cottons?
Some of the cottons.
Oh,
You
she's
could
got
talk
some
to her.
beautiful cottons.
You could ask her. I mean, I could ask her for you.
And then I can get this.
Yeah. Would you mind grabbing me a tea towel?
Yeah.
I just want to cover the keyboard. I'm splashing it a little.
Whereabouts are
So in the cupboard, that's just where the ironing board is.
Yep.
Yeah, there's tea towels in there. Also, lots of random other things.
Kathleen says, have to show us when... Oh, no, she's talking to Gamer Widow.
Yeah.
Rebecca Nelson said, is dyeing yarn difficult as it looks?
Look, the reality is it's harder to do it on camera than it is to do by itself. Oh, thank you. Just.
Josephine says, oh, rat, she's back at work that day. Have to watch it on the bus on the way home.
Oh, sorry, Josephine.
Make sure you remember your headphones, Josephine.
Yeah, good point. Kim said remember your headphones. And we're definitely organising some better sound as well. We're going to have an extra microphone that can pick up more. All right, so these have been sort of over-dyed a little bit with a bit of like ecru, a bit of a tan colour. It's only subtle. It's not crazy. It's probably not quite as much as I'd like, but it'll be fine. Now I'm going to just wipe my dye hands all over my clothes. I've just realised. Good job, Chantel. Well done.
You need an apron.
I should probably get an
A
apron.
fiberific apron.
I mean, it's on the list. I have a list of things that I want to buy, and it is on the list. It actually got bypassed for like the new laptop.
Kathleen wants to know, is it easy to dye mercerised cotton or soft cotton?
I have no idea.
Chris says cotton or silk.
For me, silk, because I can do it the same way I do wool. Cotton is been my nemesis because you have to use different dyes and a different dyeing technique to do cotton. I'm still learning, and Kim is very impatient and wants me to learn faster. But I'm getting there. It's a very different process. And like there's things that happen with acid dyeing that if they happen with cotton dyeing, it's totally fine. If they happen with acid dyeing, you're like, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. So that whole, like, I'm used to doing this, I'm not used to doing that. And it's like adjusting to all terminology and language and just, trusting myself that I can do it. That's the big part. I can do it. All right, mask on. I'm going to mix up a pile of all these different little golds and oranges and bits and bobs. And we'll see what we get. So bear with me while I do this. What's happening in the chat while I'm doing this?
Gammy Widow says she scoured the neighbourhood for leaves and bits, and she's found out there's a native indigo that grows like a weed that she wants to play with too.
Oh, wow.
Odd but nice says hands-on teaching is good. Oh, Kim Nelson's in the chat. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Kim Nelson.
Odd but nice says, I mean learning, we all can go over it while she's there.
Say that again.
So you'll be able to learn dyeing cotton.
Yeah, that's right. So I hope so. I mean, I've got to dye my stuff as well, but I'm sure I can glean.
Or you could always watch the replay.
Yeah.
Just get her to do something that you want to learn.
Yeah.
Just do that.
All right, I've got a nice little mix here. Looks like a little spice mix that you would use in cooking. Mix it up.
Kathleen says you should vlog the whole process of finding the bits for Gamer Widows throughout getting beginning to end. Absolutely make a video to share with you. I'm just saying it would be great fun. Crochet Nana is crocheting a V-stitch granny so she can focus on the pretty choices of colour.
Oh, thank you. I'm thinking it needs a bit more orange, believe it or not. Considering I put mostly orange in, the orange did not really lift. Let's go with some of this. Let's not do that. Did you see what I was going?
Yeah.
I nearly just tipped the actual pot into the thing. There we go, that's lifting it a bit more. Kim's laughing at me. It's very stressful having Kim here, you guys. She snickers behind the camera at me.
And pulls faces.
And pulls faces. Now the thing to remember is that while we've gone hard with the colours on this side and it looks like we haven't done enough sand, the other side doesn't really have much. So it'll be very speckly when you're working it up. Okay, so let's put that aside. That's the one that we did the extra on. So I can try and do these the same. So that's...
Joss is in chat.
Hey,
Joss.
Joss!
She said, what a great turnout we had for Caffeinated Crafters.
Oh, Caffeinated Crafters last week was phenomenal. I'd say it's probably one of our biggest regular meetups. We've had probably about the same before, if not more, for like a special Christmas do, but not for our regular Thursday. Does that make sense?
Kathleen says maybe do the orange.
Well, because I want to make a match, so I'm going to do it the same.
And Christine Jones says it's looking close, like the picture. Sally says she's just reading up the cotton dyeing with dirt palette dyes. I wish Chantel would be doing some research on cotton dyeing.
Kim's whinging in the background. Can you guys hear Kim in the background? Like, I wish Chantel would dye more cotton, blah, blah, wah, wah, wah.
Oh, but nice, there's more golden orange.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this one to be the similar and then we'll do some tweaking on both.
Rebecca Nelson says, Kim, you're camera shy, aren't you? Christine can hear me in the background.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Because I suppose I can hear the birds. So they must be able to hear some of the background noise. Okay, let's splodge in some of the brown. Because I want to keep some speckles, but I also want some bigger bits. Alright, then let's go with this colour. It's just a dash of that.
Kim Nelson says cotton would be great. It's the yarn she uses most.
Yeah, I don't actually use a lot of cotton for me. I like cotton, don't get me wrong. But I suppose it's because I tend to use a lot of this 4-ply Pegasus. Alright, so we've got some nice Aztec gold that we might pop in. Oh, that was the Aztec gold, sorry. Whoops. Coughing in your own mask is not fun. I've got some gold and yellow. I don't think we need to go burnt orange or deep orange. Or maybe a bit of burnt orange might be nice. That's the thing. That's the thing.
Since Harmony says it's looking nice.
See, the problem for me is knowing when to stop.
I put in some peanut emojis and I really look like peanuts.
What do they look like?
I don't know.
But not peanuts. So I accidentally just got some of that one on the lid. Fixed. Look at that. Solved. Problem solved. Just get up there. Stop that. Do as you're told. Get on. There you are. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to stop because otherwise I'm going to go too far and then be unhappy. What do you guys think? Does that look alright? I'll grab a photo.
Kim Nelson says she makes garments for use in Townsville.
Yep.
So, which yarns would you suggest for hot, humid Far North Queensland?
Silk. Every time.
See, the thing is though, wool is like regulating and...
Yeah. Look, I like wool. And I'd use a 4-ply or a lace weight, but I also think silk's great for hot weather.
Yarn Dragon's Creation says she loves the orange. Chintamani says they're very sus looking nuts too.
Oh man, okay, pop that back on. Alrighty. So, what do you think? Do you think we're done, or do you think we really need to add something else? Let me know. Let me just double check this temperature. That's going right there.
Part of me wants to see you whoosh them in colours.
Well, I mushed some. I did mush some. Mom?
Chintamani loves them. She says they're lovely colours. Crochet Nana says it's perfect. All But Nice says it's better. Rebecca Nelson says it looks fine to her. Christine Jones says both looks wonderful. Chintamani says light cottons would be best for North Queensland.
Yeah, I wouldn't go any heavier than a 4-ply. Anything. It's not just the content, it's also the weight.
Kathleen Champ says it looks good, but a tiny bit of grey would be cool. But it's just her.
Like a little bit of grey. Could do a little smidgy.
Kim Nelson says it looks like caramel chocolate.
Caramel chocolate. Okay, let's have a little. I'll get my spoon out. Just draw it in. Should probably not have my phone resting on the edge of the table above a bucket of water.
It's waterproof.
Yeah, I know, but there's dye in the water. Okay, we've got a bit of this silver grey. I don't want to use like a black grey because I think it'll be too dark. So let's...
Oh, But Nice says better blending she needs. She wants better blending. See, that's what I mean with the mushing. Mushed colour.
Yeah, I know, you want it mushed.
Oh, But Nice says grey for the stone maybe.
Yeah, I'm getting some grey in.
Sally says she thinks there's plenty of colour there. Chris Bragg says a hint of blue or grey. Christine Jones says chocolate caramel with nougat. Leanne just missed the whole thing because her son called.
Stupid son. Doesn't he know better?
Christine saying just a hint of grey. Knit Spin Girl Creation says a touch of grey.
There we
Just
go.
a bit. Just a bit.
There's a bit of grey going in that one.
Don't put the wet spring.
Sorry?
Don't put the wet spring.
I'll wipe the back of it, Mum. So bossy.
She's worse. I'm special.
I mean, they're special and they're special.
Special and she's special.
I'm a bit nervous about like having a spoon come across the top of the other container that I'm happy with. I'm like, whoops. How's that? Look, I'm mushing! I'm mushing! This will mean that there'll be some grey on the other side though. Just so you know, there's punishment for making me do the grey. Alright, these will take a bit longer to cook too. Done!
Christine Smith.
I call it
Christine
done.
Jones says they both look amazing.
They look
Knit
great, don't
Spin
they?
Girl Creation says it's the perfect grey.
Oh, thank you.
Sally
Thank
said
you.
something but retracted it.
Who
That's
did?
what she said. Sally.
Sally.
Oh,
What did
Sally
you
says
say?
Mush mush, but I think she wrote moose moose originally.
Oh, okay. Look, Andrew, I'm cleaning the speckles off for you.
Oh, you're a legend.
I'm so good. Just ask me, I'll tell you. Alright, these are going to need heat,
Yep.
so I'll just turn them off there. There you go.
You need a photo?
I already grabbed one.
Okay.
Oh, did I grab the photo before or after the grey? Oh,
Do it again.
Yep,
Do it again.
another photo.
Have you cleaned your lens?
Yes, I cleaned my lens. Oh my god. There we go. We've got some great photos to put up on Instagram, if I remember.
Gamer Widows, I think the chickens are complaining that I'm in their space.
Look, the chickens just generally complain. It's not worth taking it personally because they feel that they should belong in the house. They think that's their space, don't they, Andrea?
They do.
And it's like the second Andrea leaves a door open, and it's more so Andrea than anybody else. I think the chickens follow Andrea because they know she leaves doors open. And so she leaves the door open, and I kid you not, the seconds, and there's a chook in the kitchen.
They run.
They do. They're like, what? Doors open!
Sally said it autocorrected moosh to moose.
Autocorrect bugs me because the times I swear in a message, it tries to fix it, and then the times I don't swear in a message, it makes it sweary. And it's just like...
You can turn it off.
I know.
You have to spell.
I know. But it's just like, oh my god, I'm so glad I checked that before I hit send to my mum.
I think Kathleen was trying to warn you that there was dye on both sides of the pan, but then you fixed it.
Oh,
so
thank you,
it was fine.
Kathleen. Nope, that's cool. We got it. All right, I'm just over here. I can do it from here. And Kim's right. I could totally just move the mouse because it's not attached with a wire or anything. I'm just making some mouse space. All right, so we're going to remove our beach leaf picture. And I am torn about which one to do next. But I think we're going with this one. So, get that up there. There you go. Cause him cute. I'm covered in fluff. Why didn't you guys warn me I had a fluffy shirt on? Do you like that one, Kim?
Oh.
So I've got to put all these colours back. Well, not all of them. We'll definitely keep that grey out. Just watch I've got a cord there.
Yep.
I'm attached.
Drop bag.
Oh my goodness. Did anyone else see that really heartbreaking photo of the singed koala and the little Joey and everything?
No. Oh,
And they were just clutching this tree. Like, yeah, that was lying down.
That's so sad.
Feel
I hate
safe.
stuff like that.
At a wildlife centre now, but yeah, it was just like, oh.
Apparently a koala ended up in the stairwell of one of the buildings at Griffith University.
Oh really?
Wow.
It climbed up 4 stories or something.
It's like, there's got to be an exit eventually. Alright, we've got a green that I'm hoping will be a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Eucalypty.
So slightly silvery, sagey.
Yeah, so I've got a lichen I'm going to try. We don't need brown, so brown can go away. We don't need any of these oranges. The oranges can go away. We're talking about readjusting some of the work areas here because everything's set for tall people, which is kind of funny because I'm not tall.
It's perfect for me.
And it thinks it's great. I personally think it's crap. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do, friendly fronds.
More acid?
Yeah.
You're liking the acid today.
I'm liking the acid today. It's making the colour strike faster.
Yeah.
And we don't have to, be so patient. Because patience is not my virtue, let me tell you that right now. Okay, so we're going to make this koala. So what I want to do is I want to do a bit of a soft, very gentle underdive of most of the skein. Sorry, I was looking at the camera. I mean at the picture. I want to do a soft, mostly very gentle, muted, just ease off the cream to make it a dash grayer so that when the green hits it, it's already softly muted. But then when we add more grey to it for the koala, it'll boost it up a little. But we'll try and keep some little cream spots for the koala's tufty chest bit. So that's my goal, guys. That's the goal. We shall see if I succeed and not trip over this microphone cord. Oh my God. I totally need to invest in wireless mics. Not this week, says my bank account. I've just got to pop a bit of grey in first. So, nearly forgot the mask. Nearly threw the yarn in before the dye. All the things. So what we're going to do is we're going hard with this silver grey today. It's because it's so pretty. That looks like a lot. I may have used too much. We'll find out. I'll give it a zhuzh. Kim's favourite.
Leanne said the lady in her hurry named all their rescues after football players.
Well, that's sad. Football players. Thank you. I think my hands might be a bit. I think I might.
Sally says it's funny that the powder for silver grey looks yellow.
Yeah.
Christine Jones says she loves silver grey and turquoise.
Oh, they look fantastic.
Tammy
Silver
says
grey
leave
and
the
pretty much
chickens
anything
alone.
works. What's wrong with Tammy?
Leave the chickens alone, she says.
Tammy and the chickens here have a special relationship. Oh, that worked just how I wanted it. That like never happens. Might want to put some heat on, Chantel. Okay. Let's see if we can do it again. Do it 2 times in a row. Woot woot. Unlikely but possible. Okay. Okay.
Oh, but nice can hear birds.
Yeah, there's so much going on out here. We've got chickens and magpies and lorikeets and...
Christine says this grey is looking good.
Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. I'm just trying to keep things from catching fire. Okay. Alright, I'll just let that sit for just a little second. Then what I want to do is I want to mix up some green. I've got a nice little pot of water here. That's flamingo pink. Let's not use that. Wink. Okay. That would have been not a koala. Alright. So this is one of my new colours. It's called lichen green. We might go sparingly. What do you think, Kim? Sparingly to start with? It's a bit bright.
You look at that and you have, it looks yellow, so I don't even see how that's going to turn to green, but you know.
I understand.
Apparently this little girl's name is Cody.
Which little girl?
The koala girl.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's because Leanne Barron's photo. Alright, I don't know how this green's going to go. It's either going to be great or trash it. Are we ready? You should see Kim's face. It's precious. We need a Kim cam is what we need. She's calling it duck pond green. No faith. I mean, it does look like duck pond green.
Margaret's saying yes, you should have Kim chair.
Kim cam. I mean, we've got another camera. We could totally do it. It's eucalyptusy enough.
It looks olivey on my screen.
It's a little bit olivey. We could probably put another green over it to try and... The problem is a lot of my greens are so bright. Trying to get a muted one like this is hard. So I'm really happy with this one right now. Because all my others are like, hello, Slimer.
What if you mix like Slimer with silver?
I mean, that would mute it down for sure.
Kim said I should be live streaming on Facebook at the same time. Oh, or maybe you should be. Maybe you could also be live streaming on Facebook at the same time.
Me?
I
No.
don't know.
My system can't deal with it. Also, both Facebook and YouTube will penalise you if they find out.
Well, I could stream on Facebook. While
You could stream on Facebook, but I can't.
Knit Spin Girl Creation says no gloves.
No gloves. No. We have this conversation fairly regularly. Gloves are not just for keeping it off your hand. It is a safety issue, but I've got these short fingers and I have no control in gloves, which really bugs me a lot. Because my fingers are so short, but also wide. I've got to use adult-sized gloves, but I have kid-sized fingers. And so I end up with like this bit this long that flips over the edges, which means that they're useless.
Game of Widows has to go. Oh, Bob Wilson, 123 is in the house.
Hey, Bob Wilson! Welcome to the
Hey,
chat.
Claire.
How you going?
Knit Spin Girl hates gloves too.
Yeah, gloves are for losers.
Everybody saying
No,
hello,
gloves
Bob
aren't for
Wilson.
losers.
Sally speaks to autocorrect.
Yay, Sally! Is it she's saying mush?
No, she found the setting to disable autocorrect.
Oh, okay. Are you even turned on? You need more heat. You are not good enough. Go
So
higher.
now Sally needs to spell because
Oh, she's got to write all the words out because it's not.
autocorrect's not going to fix it for her. Oh, but nice suggested agave.
Agave. Like as in my colourway agave.
Yes.
But unfortunately, that's like 5 different colours. Like to make agave is not just powder.
Bob Wilson, it's all good. She just had lunch. She got up early, so she's hungry.
Oh, nice. Alright, so we've got this. Now, the thing that I really took away from this was his little beady eyes. Koalas have beady eyes, okay? I'll fight you on that. And also his little black nose. So even though we've got the undertone of the grey, I still want to add some grey over the top. Is there a funny smell? I smelled a funny smell on the breeze.
Was it like a Bernie wool smell?
No, it was like I don't know what it was. It was just a funny smell. It's okay. Could be my nose. It could totes be my nose. Alrighty, we need my little spoon dry. Andrea, where's the roll of paper towel?
I'm just on the frying pan.
I see it, thank you. Okay, we're going to grey speckle over the top of our grey-y, brown, grey-y, green-y
Stress and delicate washing.
colour. Oops. Kim's laughing at me when I remember to put my mask on.
Margaret said the funny smell was Andrew looking.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, who said that?
Peggy.
Oh, Peggy's on the live stream, right?
Peggy got up in time to watch live stream.
She's in trouble now.
Claire said something that I probably shouldn't repeat.
Oh, okay. I'll check that later. Claire's trouble. Did she say something like whoever smelt it dealt it or something along those lines?
Something about
It wasn't that
something
kind of
being
smell.
too close to your face.
It wasn't that kind of smell. I mean, if that's the smell that I smell, if that's that smell, someone's got some serious health problems. That you know, they got bigger worries.
Face cam's gone out.
That's really annoying. But at least we can fix it really easily.
Okay.
No, but I don't have to deactivate and reactivate or anything like that. Which is what I was trying to do yesterday.
Looks like a leopard.
It does a bit, doesn't it? It's his little beady eyes and his little nose. So he's got little silver grey splodges.
Christine Jones says that he's looking awesome. Bob Wilson loves the yarn and your hair looks nice.
Oh, thank you, Claire.
Rebecca Nelson says that camera doesn't like to be on. It does. It only likes to be on for 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's got like some sort of union deal. It's got to take a break every 30 minutes. I did
Your
not agree to this
microphone's
enterprise
apparently
bargaining agreement.
peaking a bit when you laugh.
Sorry?
Your microphone is peaking a bit when you laugh.
Oh, sorry. I'll try not to laugh.
So Sally wants to know why silvery grey powder is yellow.
I don't know. Hang on, I'm just fixing up my microphone so it doesn't peak when I laugh.
It's chemical.
Yeah, they're chemical dyes. And like, some of them do look this sort of sandy colour. There's actually quite a few colours that look like this. But the second it hits moisture, it changes. Let's not do that. Okay, that's it. That's the speckles. That's the splodgies. Should I mush some?
Go on, mush it, mush it.
Should I mush some? Like, I'm not going to go
How
just
does
like
that-
Kim. I'm going to wait and see what you guys say.
How does such a light powder come out so dark?
No idea. Science.
But it's like
Science.
yellow food colouring.
Yeah.
It's red in the bottle.
Yeah.
And then you put it on and it
That's right. It's because it's so intensified in colour. And it's like, we know that this is a silvery grey. So a little bit of it, even though it looks yellow, goes that really beautiful pale silver.
Margaret and Sally are both saying it's magic. Sally says moosh moosh.
It might be too late to moosh.
I've got
I'm
mine
trying.
says science.
Science.
Christine says no moosey. Mooshy.
No mushy.
And Leanne says that's the wizardry part. Knitspin Girl says smoosh it.
I'm smooshing it a little. I'm going the smoosh compromise. Also, I may have left it too long. And it looks like a lot of it's colour set already. But these will just make speckles anyway. They're not going to do anything crazy. That one might. Whoop, let's bring some of that over there. Okay, well, Leanne Behrens gets first dibs on this, but I don't know if it's Leanne's colours. Is this your colours, Leanne? What's the time? It's 11:30. So you guys know the deal with these yarns that we dye in this live stream by now, but for those of you that don't know, what happens is the person whose photo we've used for our inspiration on the dyeing gets first refusal of the yarn. Now that means that they don't have to say yes at all, but they do get first dibs. So if they do want it, they get a call. So tomorrow at midday, what is left over after the photo owners have gotten back to me will be up on the website under the Fiberific Limited yarn line. So I'll have special limited yarn bands. They'll be very cute. So this afternoon we'll get these dried. We'll get them, well, what we'll do is we'll get them heat set. Then we'll rinse them, we'll spin them, and then we'll hang them out to dry. I'll get some basic photos onto the Instagram pages, so Instagram private messages for those people that have inspired the colours. And then after that, we'll go through and add them to the website, and then tomorrow at midday they go live.
And Leanne said if we know all the things, we'll lose the magic.
And that's actually a very good point, Leanne. It makes it less fun if we know all the secrets. Now, I've got one more colour and one more picture and also a bit more yarn. Kim very obviously wants me to do it.
Kim also wants to know if these are all on the same base. Yes, they are.
These are, that's right. These are all on the Pegasus 4-ply base. It's my favourite. And I don't assert my dominance that often, but my favourite, I'm dyeing it.
Odd but nice says those greens and greys reminds me of her Emmy.
They do. It's a very different green than the Emmy yarn though. Maybe it's looking similar on the screen. Oh, I should probably get photos before I let Andrea take it away. Photo time!
Bring your lens.
You don't know where to put them?
No, because these ones haven't been set yet, so I haven't
That's
even-
alright.
I can take that one off. I can put those two on top of each other and just let them.
The other thing is, put them out in the sun.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, so the other one's heat set?
Yeah, they're just sitting over there at the moment.
Okay, cool. Well, because the other thing is you can just move them off for now.
Okay.
Or you can, these ones are just about heat set.
Okay.
So you could possibly even put these straight over there and then we can heat set them back on here later. We're just going to do one more colour. Oh, I need pans.
You need hands.
How many skeins are left in there?
6.
Okay. Do you know what we're going to do? One big pan with all 6 in it.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Leanne says that greens and greys appeal to her kids. She likes all colours.
Awesome.
But
Well,
she's drawn to greens first.
Okay, I didn't know Leanne was drawn to greens first. That's awesome to know.
Everybody wants another colourway.
Okay, we will do another one. I've got one more picture that I put aside, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. This is going to be a bit more of the style of some of the commercial dyes. So it's a bit different.
Photo.
I have got photos, thank you for
Tammy
checking.
has a random question. What's the weirdest place you've watched live stream from? Sally said in the shower.
I've watched lots of videos and live streams while I'm in the shower. I've got a little spot that I put my phone and I watch them in the shower. Let me think, where else would be weird? I mean, there's always the toilet. There's lots of people who do their social mediaing and watching of videos and things.
I'm assuming that the reason that Tammy asked was because she also just watched from the shower.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, there's definitely some weird and wacky ways to watch.
Christine says in bed. Sally said on the toilet. Leanne says nowhere really weird. So
Yeah.
only some slightly weird ones maybe.
I mean, I do some slightly weirds. So, okay, we're going to lay a big pan sideways across both and see if we can get enough contact. I've not tried this before, guys. This is live testing.
Watching in the dentist chair.
Abby watches live streams, or actually she watches videos. I don't know how many are live, but she watches stuff with noise cancelling headphones on while she's in the dentist chair.
Tammy said airport lounge. Chris Bragg said somebody was in a closet at work. Wasn't somebody doing that last time?
Oh, yeah, someone was doing it at work when they shouldn't have been. I mean, Joss watches hers at work all the time.
On a break or something and hiding so they wouldn't get interrupted or something. Knitswing Girl Creation says she pops her phone on the outside window ledge while she hangs out washing.
Oh, that's an interesting one. So I want, let's start with 2 litres, but I'll probably need 3.
Okay.
Wait, you need 4. Don't you go double?
I'm going double, but I'm going double with the technique.
Oh.
We're going to use up some of these pinks. Do you guys want to see the pic? I just realised you haven't seen the picture. You might want to. Well, that hat did wonders for my hairstyle.
That wasn't a hat, it was a mask.
It's a hat, okay? It's my birthday hat. Judgment Zone. Jeez. Far out.
Since Harmony says she knows people who have listened to music and podcasts during an MRI scan.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that. All right, last one. Bring it up. Here we go. We're Woolen Strands Pink Lilies. All right.
Oh, Kim Nelson says, am I here so this goes over time?
No, it's going over time because we had a mishap at the start.
Plus it's live dye.
It's live dye. There's extra yarn. There's an extra photo. I mean, it generally does go over time if we can.
Rebecca Nelson said pretty flowers.
Pretty flowers. They look like lilies.
They do look like lilies.
They look very similar to the lilies I had for my wedding bouquet, except mine were not pink. Alright, so I've seen plenty of people do 5 in these pans. Just going to see if I can wiggle everything a bit that way. Here we go.
So this is Lindsay's photo. Yay! They are lilies from her Graham's farm. Woolen Strand is Lindsay Chateau.
Oh, it's Lindsay Shadow. Okay. Cool. Well, turns out I had dye on my fingers. I might turn these off for a second while we tweak this and get it right. That's all right. The colour dye that's on my hands is totally fine for what we're doing right now. I want all the ties up one end.
Now Dragon Creations has lilies tattooed on her arm.
Oh, wow.
And Kim Nelson made crochet flowers for her daughter's wedding bouquet.
Oh, that's actually a really nice idea. Hey, Dad, how you going? He's come around to see if we're still going.
And I've just stolen his spot with hands.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because he likes to sit in that sunny spot.
He does.
He's like, right, not in my spot, nothing. I can't go in the kitchen.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, we're definitely going to need a bit more water.
Okay.
Is that number 6?
That's it.
All right, we've managed to squish 6 in the pan. I mean, I don't know if this is a good plan. Get off there, a little bit of yarny bits.
Yarn Dragon Creation says, what size pan is that?
Oh, it's huge. I have no idea. I think it's a 1-to-1 Bain Marie pan.
This is like, how many humans can you fit in a dye stream today?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, we could fit more in a dye stream. No worries. All right. I might actually grab, I think I popped in just a bit too much. That's all right. And that was nice.
The dye off. We'll have an extra one then.
Yeah, we're going to totally have another person. Okay, so you can turn off that big pot now.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so I've got some pretty pinks already mixed. I'm tossing up what I'm going to do about the green. So,
You should
what do you think?
speckle some yellow for the center.
I will speckle some bright
and
yellow.
then do pinks around.
No, I speckle at the end because speckling does evil. Evil. So I might go. Do you think you could pretty please pass me over the little bottle of pink? Yep.
The Kylie
Oh,
pink.
No,
Lisbeth,
that's
I
not
know.
Kylie pink. The Kylie pink is the one in the middle of the back. That's Kylie pink. Yeah, we're going to use that one. We're going to use both.
Tammy says she gets the best reception
Actually,
in the shower.
can you swap it for the other one? Because that one's not diluted. Like enough. This one's diluted more. Because look at the...
Yep.
Bit overexcited, but I might dilute this one a bit more. I've got a little thing over here. I'll steal this one. So, you guys know the drill. Sometimes there's a bit of, artistic license taken. I'm going pink. It's still pink. Alright, jeez. Okay. What we're going to do is scary. I might want some heat. I'm terrified. Can you tell I'm terrified? I'm totally not doing anything. Totally stalling. I'm going to do this. Oh, we got pink bums. They've got pink bums. Such an 8-year-old boy. Listen to the noise. That's a good noise. Everyone like that noise? Finn's come to check out what we're laughing at. What's so funny? What's so funny, she says. Finn's the fun police here.
Everybody's laughing. Christine says, nice. Love that pink. Nelson said, so does the koala, but he didn't get any pink.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure. Nelson said, so did the koala, but he didn't get any pink.
I don't.
Joss loves that colour. Leanne says, it's perfect pink. The noises are making her laugh, such a child.
Yay, we're all children.
Margaret saying, did the noise come from Kim or Andrew?
Andrea. It came from Andrea.
The last time I bring donuts for you two.
Lies. You just use us as your excuse to have donuts.
That's it.
I know.
Why does Kylie's pink look orangey?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because it's a salmony pink. That's right. It's our little hints of yellow. You be quiet. Quiet in the cheap seats. All right.
Come sit in the peanut gallery with me.
No, that's a naughty corner.
Yeah, that's the naughty corner. Alrighty, we need green. What kind of green? Nice emerald green, do you think?
Yep.
Alright. So, I'm going to need to mix up. Do we have a spare bottle? I don't know if we have a spare
I don't
bottle.
think
Oh, so Kim Nelson was
Gonna have
saying
to be a
that you were
jug.
getting something about pink bottoms.
Do you want to pass me over that yellow looking one and I'll see what that is? I'll add a little splodge of that. Because that's looking yellowish. That looks yellow. No idea what it is, but let's just put it in. Oh yeah, that's bright. That's eye melting, that one right there. Let's just make it even. Even eye melting. Okay, there we go. Ouch, something hurt me. It hurt my eyes.
Nick Spignol said growing older is mandatory, growing up is not.
Absolutely, Knitspin girl. Totally correct.
And Christine
Alright, so if
says
you can
yes to
fill
the
up some
emerald
more
green.
water, yummy, that would be great. And I'll dig out some dye.
Leanne wants to know if Andrea's a bit gassy.
A bit.
There was some comments in Stephanie's live stream a couple of days ago about people being gassy because they weren't their usual self. So
Oh, okay.
maybe that they were gassy and that's why.
You might have emerald.
Oh, but Nice says, yeah, hello.
Oh, it's brand new one. We haven't even opened it. It's got a seal and everything. Oh,
What green's that one?
emerald.
Did you use up all the other emeralds?
Probably. Either that or it's in a little. It'll be in a little container, but I have no idea where it is.
That's because you just keep throwing containers into the
I
corner.
know.
and then
It could be. It could be. Look, everybody, I bought Andrea a toy because she wants to label all the
You
things,
brought
right?
yourself the toy.
She wants to label all the lids so we can see at a glance the colours. I mean,
I did that
seriously.
with my spice jar.
Who wants to be that organised? The answer is me, really. And so,
But just not yourself doing it.
yeah, I just don't want to do it. So Andrea put her hand up voluntarily. I didn't make her. And,
The first time hearing of it.
and I've got one of those P-Touch label maker things with no who's your what's-its, no sticker bits, labels. Labels is the word I'm looking for. And so I went shopping at Officeworks, which is never safe. I had to pick up my business cards. Ha ha ha! Business cards are here, by the way. They look fantastic. What do you think?
I love it.
It's a good green.
I like the green.
It'll be paler because it's quite diluted. So anyway, I may have bought 4 rolls. Long story short.
Everything's going to be labelled. Going to come home.
All the labels!
All the chicks are going to be
You'll be able
labelled.
to know which chicken's which.
I'm just going to make little name tags for the chickens. Oh my gosh. Alright.
Rebecca says that yarn looks tie-dye. Chris Bragg is saying specks of a brown only on the coral. Kim Nelson said, oh no, where is this conversation going?
I don't know, Kim.
I
don't know.
It's a gift for both of you, really. And Tammy told us to stop it with children. Stop it, children, she said.
You're not my mum.
All the labels. And apparently you're peeking because you're laughing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did turn my volume
No
down.
more laughing. No more funnies.
That's what my mum said on the way here. Make sure you don't laugh too much.
What?
I know.
What's
Is
the
she even my mother?
What's even the point? What's the point if there's no laughter? That was one of the things I struggled with the hardest when I was at my sickest, was dealing with the fact that every time I laughed it caused an asthma attack, which I really hate. Bloop, bloop, bloop. This is very scientific, guys. Very scientific. Can you tell all those precise measurements?
Christine says you can never laugh too much. You
Well,
can't,
you-
you can't breathe.
You can't breathe. Yeah. Or if your microphone's peaking, apparently.
Kim says it's not the laughing, it's also the loud speech. Start yelling when you have fun.
Alright, so I think I'm going to pink out some more of this. I've got a bit more pink left in here. So I'm going to utilise it and brighten up some of this in here because, you know, it's not bright enough. I've got a little bit of like mermaid hair up here, which I'm liking the look of. Squirt some pink on that too. Because I don't know how much of it's getting through to the other side. Make it go through to the other side.
Why did some of it turn very purple?
Well, because it's on the edges of green, so it's got like a bit of blue.
I think your internet just slowed down a bit of a buffer resolution.
Okay.
It could be my
I've still got a green screen. I've still got a green button here. So I've got a little square that tells me, but it could have gone down and back up in that time. All right, so we've got quite bright here, but on the other side they're not. They're quite muted. So we've got this, that. So I'm going to give them a little flip and just add a bit more green or something to them. How hot. I'm not adding speckles. Oh my god. You couldn't hear it. All I can hear in the background is like a ghost whispering, speckles.
Holly says she loves the green with the other colours. But nice says whoever had that pick is going to take all of it. She would. Christine said that's a good one.
I'm just trying to get it a bit even because it's such a pretty sort of thing that I want to balance it out a little. Because otherwise, you know, when you use it, you're going to have bits that are bright and bits that are really not. Which, for the most part, doesn't bug me, but for some reason in this particular instance it does. Okay, Andrea, I need you.
Oh.
So, you know the one that I said that was really bright that's not mixed? I'm going to need some of that. So if you can give me about half of what's in there in here.
Say when.
When? Thanks.
It's so dry.
It's so bright. And then we're going to really water it down. It may not be the exact same pink.
Water.
Yeah, I need way more water. I need way more water.
Rebecca said that yarn my late step-grandmother would absolutely love. She loved bright yellow colours. Joss is saying
awesome.
speckles are pretty cool. Knitswing Girl Creation says speckle all
Oh,
the
this
yarn.
is a different pink. It's a really different pink. That's
Tammy
alright.
says it reminds her of Hawaii.
We're going to add some green over it.
Lindsay says it's pretty.
That's not my pink. That must be. Oh, hello. Hot bits.
Leanne says a smidge more yellow, like a smidge. We lost it on the other side. Yeah, that's very neon.
Yeah, it's a very different pink. I hope I haven't wrecked it. Whoops.
I reckon when you add more of the green.
Yeah, it'll tone it.
Yeah.
And apparently more yellow. So I can do that. So we can go easy.
Christine's agreeing it looks like Hawaii. Leanne saying even yellow speckles.
Well, we were going to do a bit of yellow speckling.
You said no more speckles.
Well, I was tossing up whether to do sprinkles of liquid or whether to actually get out some yellow speckle bits.
Well, Joss and Tammy and Lisa are all saying speckles. Tammy says it's happy yarn.
Oh, it's very happy yarn.
Different colour. Tammy Webb. So there you go.
It goes without saying this is not repeatable.
You've got a YouTube movie to copy.
Yeah, but I hadn't. Some of these colours, I'm just using up colours. I don't even know how I made them.
I'm sure there's YouTube videos of those too. Apart from Kylie.
Possibly, apart from Kylie's colours. Okay, so I'm thinking.
Christine says yes. The
Definitely
is toning it down. Some.
Yeah, it is. It's doing good. I feel less stressed about how different that pink is now, because it'll speckle in nicely. So I'm just tossing up whether or not to just do some yellow of that fluorescent yellow stripes, which will just add little pops of yellow.
I'd like to see some rust speckles to go with the little Hollandy bits. Just a tiny bit.
I'm just thinking what I've got that would go rusty. What have I got that would go rusty, guys? Who
Nails.
uses? See what I have to deal with? See what I have to do? She's like, scrape nails off onto the... No! Hang on, I have a little look. We have some nice sort of orange bits. I'll see if there's some sort of brownie orange bits.
Some people are saying speckle yellow. Some people are saying no yellow. I have to ask Lindsay, seeing it's Lindsay's photo. Lindsay, what would you like to see? Would you like to see some yellow speckles or some rust-coloured speckles, or are you happy with the way it is?
Or some little like red speckles.
Some red speckles. Any speckles. All the speckles.
All the speckles. I'm thinking a little bit of red and a little bit of bright yellow. Just to create that stamen kind of feel. But only on this side. The other side's staying as is. And I'm doing tea strainer speckles. Has Lindsay said anything?
No, Lindsay has not commented.
All right, we'll wait. Oh, hot water. Put your hand in the burny bit. Good job, Chantel. Well done. Man, the photo of this is going to be so deceptive because we know what's on the other side. And I didn't get a photo before I flipped.
Lindsay says yellow stripes with the rusty speckles.
All right,
Lol,
let's
to be
do that.
difficult.
No, it's not difficult. Yellow stripes. I'm not sure how I'm going to make rusty speckles, but I'll get there.
Mix red and orange.
Yeah, but it doesn't work that way when you're speckling.
Brown.
Colour rust?
Well, I do have a colour rust, but I just don't know how much of it's there.
Okay.
We only need a couple of speckles.
I know. I'm just fussy. Have you not worked this out yet?
It's Lindsay's photo, odd but nice.
Okay. Rust stick we've got, it's only in a little... I'm just digging through dyes here, guys. Because they're not labelled yet, because Andrea hasn't labelled them, so I have to actually pick them up and look at them and work out if that's the colour I want. Because she's just so...
Black, yeah.
I don't even know why we keep her around. Look, I've got russet. What do you think of russet? Russet's technically more of a browny red.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work. We'll go gentle. We'll use the tea strainer, so it's just a little bit. All right, we're going to go with Jacquard acid dyed russet. All right, this is the make or break moment. This is the bit that Kylie would be like, go heavy, go hard. Or I'm like, ah!
Sally said, do you have any landscape dyes? They have a rust colour.
I do have some landscapes, but not handy. Alright, that's it. That's it. Hands off. Tools down. Kim's not looking happy,
No, I'm
guys.
just watching it to see.
As it spreads. We'll get some heat in there. It'll need it. Wow. We've got through a lot of yarn today, you guys. We've got some really interesting colours. How many have we got in the chat at the moment?
We currently have...
Don't know. I've got to take photos of
We
this.
only have 9 participants in the chat, which sounds...
That sounds low.
We've got 40 watching and 42 thumbs.
Okay. Cool.
Sally says back away from the yarn.
Back away from the yarn. Apparently my phone says I need to go and pack orders. So yes, we're going to get some heat into this. This guy has a lid, so we don't even have to jerry rig one. Just get rid of some of the speckly bits off the side so they don't fall in and ruin all our hard work, because that's never happened before. Okay, we're going to go lid on, everybody.
Just on top. Do you want it down?
Yes, please. Here it is. It's going to go on camera.
Lindsay says it's very nice. Can't wait to see them all dry. Leanne can see 40 watching.
There we go.
Bob Wilson says it's gorgeous.
There we go, you guys. So that's it. That's it for the dyeing. I'm going to change our camera view, hopefully, that I don't destroy it, because I could totally destroy it. Woot woot. All right. Hat off. Fix my hair. So we got, what did we get? We got 4x6. We did. So we've got lots of dyeing done. We've got lots of messages we're going to have to send out to people later to go, hey, do you want this? You better let me know soon. So keep an eye out. If we dyed your yarn today, keep an eye out on Instagram. Sort of, what time is it now? It's about midday.
11:58.
So I'd say around 4 o'clock I'll start sending out the messages, like with just some sort of basic photos. It won't be, they're not fantastic. But they're good enough for you to be able to see what your yarn's going to look like. Because sometimes there's still a dash on the damp side. So we'll get the photos out. We will wait and see what you have to say, and then we'll skein them all up once they're dry. What normally happens though is I skein them up for some photos, then unskein them and let them dry for the weekend, so they're totally dry before I ship on Monday. So that is how all this works, you guys. I've had such a fun time, and I wanted to say a huge thank you to Kim for coming in and keeping me talking while the live stream is happening. It was so much easier answering questions that I didn't have to read first. I think I'm now ruined for live streams, so thanks, Kim. Kim actually even brought her own table and everything. It's an amazing little setup. I'm going to grab a little photo to pop Kim up on Instagram. I'm going to do it right now. That's not the camera, Chantel. Camera. I just get out the rest of the crud in my
Did you clean your lens?
No. Don't need to do that. Clean lenses are for losers. So I've got a great little photo there so you guys can see where Kim was hanging out during our live stream today. It's been really nice having you all in the what is this, a patio? In the patio, dyeing for the live stream. And we've got one in 2 weeks, a special one. So make sure you tune in then, and I'll catch you all next week for the next live stream. Bye.